Hey, this is Steven with Don't Get Played, and I just want to talk about a situation that I don't agree with, and should none of us agree with, and it should be more exposed so something could happen about it, all right? See these people right here? They are being enslaved, sold as property for 100 to a couple $100. And I don't understand it, nobody do. But you see, they got these boats sitting here ready for these people. They got them tied up. They beating them. They got a video of one beating them with a pipe and actually stabbing them all in his back. Blood everywhere. I tried to find it for y'all, but for some reason I can't pull it up. But if you research it enough, you'll be able to find it. And you see what's going on here. You got guns to his head. You got this man telling them what to do. These are the Arabs doing this. You see this? Man, legs all tore, skin up. These people are really in pain. They're running and trying to find some kind of freedom because we tore up a lot of the countries, got them in turmoil. You understand? So they're trying to find some type of freedom. Can you knock them for that? This way it started. Okay, Gaddafi. Gaddafi got killed. Why he got killed? Let's see. When September 11 happened, back when Bush was president, they came up with a situation to go fight Iraq, to go to war with Iraq, and also take out 6 other countries or governments within 5 years. Why? Nobody knows. Well, we do know now because it's all about money. It's all about central banks. It's all about this GMO food. It's all about all that. It's all about money. All right. They got a little show called 13 Hours. It kind of tell you a little bit about Benghazi. It don't tell you who killed, who got Gaddafi killed. It don't tell you who set up the Americans in that country. But y'all heard about it. It was all over the election when it was going on. But let's see. This is my question. What is Trump gonna do about this one? He sent 59 Tomahawk missiles to Syria over a gas attack. Do anybody know if it was a real gas attack? Nobody knows. I know Russia wanted to be in that investigation and they was denied. So what that sound like? They can make it how they want it, right? But looks like what's going on in Libya is history trying to repeat itself. And what I mean by history trying to repeat itself, let's go back in history. You see, you know, America, Europe. That's what they did. They bought and sold slaves. That's what they did. Yeah, who brought them into that? The Arabs and the Africans, right? They the ones caught them and put them in there because the uh, the people that became slaves was running, trying to find some type of peace also, right? And look, this is the slaves back in those days. See, they had the yokes around their neck and they were chained up like animals, right? All right. Where they went from? Africa to Europe to North America, South America. But you see this little space right here? This is what you gotta pay attention to. Because just like I told y'all, those people that they are trying to, what they are enslaving in Libya was running too. They was running to find peace. They was running from something. Let's see who these people back in the 1600s was running. Who were they? See who that was. Ah, look at it. Kingdom of Judah or Wauda, Slave Coast. Jews in Africa. You see that? I'm just being quiet for a second because I want y'all to see this. Read it yourself and hmm, see if it makes sense to you. Because you go back in the book and it's gonna tell you that you go that who was enslaved. If you read Deuteronomy 28, you actually know who it was. But a lot of us won't do that. But I'm gonna go back to this map. What happened back in those days? the people of Judah ran from Jerusalem, Israel, and got to West Africa. And they settled. And who took them over? The Arabs and the Africans, right? This is crazy because history is trying to repeat itself. And the reason I say that is because history will only repeat itself if you don't study history and realize how big of an idiot you were. If you don't realize what you did wrong, it will try to repeat itself. But you gotta always remember, the Most High is always watching. He said that his Jews was gonna be enslaved for 400 years. He said that. But guess what? 400 years almost up. Do your research. The bad part about this whole situation is, man, nobody want to be enslaved. And if you ask me, I feel we all enslaved now. Corporate America done took over. And we all got to go work for somebody else and whatever. But some of us become successful long as we try hard enough. But you got to go through a lot of mental situations. But it ain't about success or nothing like that. This is about slavery, captivity, that we shouldn't be allowing to happen. You really have to pay attention to what's going on. Take it serious. And this here should be put out more than anything. Why? Because these are people that's putting people in captivity, beating them, and we can run to all these other countries and fight for them. All these Arab countries that they sit up here and say, "Oh, they doing their people this. Oh, they doing their people that. We're gonna go defend them." What about these people? You gotta help them too. What? They don't have no oil? That's what the problem is. That just lets you know all that's been going on, how they sit up there and tell you that we're gonna help these people because he hurting these people. All that's been a lie. It's been a lie from the start. But anyway, this Steve don't get played, man, and like, share, do whatever you think, and hopefully you have some type of respect for human life that you'll even take in this and be remorseful and try to do something about it. Y'all have a good night.